It's that time of year again. Welcome to my 2024 gift guide, both my most requested and least viewed video. This year is a banger filled with so many unexceptional items. You'll wonder, how do I get any joy out of this? But also, how do you get any joy out of watching it? Let's go! Ever seen one of these before? It's like a mini shovel for your kitchen. You know when you bake in the oven on a sheet, you load it up with fries or veggies, super easy, quick meal? It's really hard to get them off. So either you're struggling with tongs or you're struggling with a flat spatula trying to balance everything and wondering, why can't I just have a miniature shovel to scoop everything with? It's one of those kitchen utensils that you'll wonder how you went without it and how you got up out of bed in the morning without owning one of these. Is cast iron hype? Sure, probably. Non-stick is lighter, easier to handle, less sticky, but you're only going to get about 1 or 2 years before that coating starts to come off. And then you're going to wonder, where did that coating go? Did I eat all those PFAs that DuPont paid over $600 million to settle lawsuits? Wonder no more. With cast iron, you don't have to worry about any of that. The pan is going to last you at least a lifetime. This one's made in USA, it's Lodge. I think I got this for $10. They're really easy to cook with. Once you season it, the non-stick coating will rival that of a non-stick pan. And I just wash mine with soap and water, put a dab of oil on it, and put it away. Best pan, gonna last forever. If you have pets and kids, it's sink or swim. Either you're gonna struggle to keep your head above the water, or you're gonna let it consume you. And it's a constant battle of cleaning, especially if you have white tiled floors like I do. What I would do was vacuum and sweep and then steam mop. But even that didn't work that well. If I didn't get everything with the vacuum, the steam mop would just push dirt around. Well, now they have a hydrovac. It's a vacuum and a mop in one, and it does everything in one step. So I don't have to get out the vacuum or sweep first and then try and clean all the grime off the floors. I just hold this thing and push it around a little bit. I just fill it with water. It's super easy. It's amazing. A bunch of companies make them, and they're really not even that expensive. This one was like $200, and you got a pretty decent warranty with it. The amount of time it saves and the amount of cleanliness it gets is well worth it. Go for a hydrovac. Still on the cleaning? Yes. Magic erasers are insane. I find they work best to clean anything that nothing else works on. Plus, they're super gentle. You only need to put water on them. There's no detergents or fragrances or dyes or chemicals, and a little bit of scrubbing. Basically, they're a very, very fine sandpaper, and they work best for taking scuffs off of painted surfaces. So think like doors, baseboards, and walls that get black scuffs on them, and you can't get them off. You try and spray it with Windex, rub it with a cloth, you end up taking the paint off. A couple little swipes with the magic eraser and it comes right off. And you could use it on other stuff. I've used it to take scuffs off of cars or appliances. I would say it's like my last resort. When I don't know what to use to clean something, this is going to get the job done. Lame gift? I don't know. Is being clean lame? Give it a shot. They're amazing. Whoever gets them is going to love them. I had heard about these and I had seen them, but it wasn't until I had tried one that I really understood it. Diamond paintings are the perfect combination of being mindless, busy, feeling accomplished, and ultimately getting a piece of art in the end of it. It's basically a paint by numbers with small pieces of plastic. You use an applicator dipped in wax that holds on to the little pieces of plastic, and then you stick them to the canvas, which is pre-sticky, and you make a painting out of it. Now, the real beauty is that you can get them custom made. So find a picture of your gift receiver's favorite memory, vacation, pet, and immortalize it into a canvas of a million tiny pieces of plastic. I'm getting old, and you know what happens when you get old? You get dry. You start thinking of things like humidity. Sure, you can humidify the entire house, but it's so much easier to blast a small stream of humidified air directly onto your face. I put mine on my nightstand, I turn it on before I go to bed. The tank lasts until I wake up in the morning. They're cheap, they're easy to set up, they're way better than the old wick type filter humidifiers. And now, no more dry nose, no more dry throat, perfectly humidified body all night, every night. Can't go without it. Let's get it. Mini humidifier. Come on, now I'm pumped. Sticking with the getting old theme, you ever wake up one day, not even wake up, are you ever just sore one day? And then you try and think of what made me sore? What did I do that I don't usually do? Did I throw a baseball and now my shoulder's messed up? Did I sleep the wrong way and my back's sore? Well, there's ways to deal with this, and my preferred way is Salonpas. You know it's good because it's made in Japan, but really, you know that burning menthol feeling? like that burning sensation. It's that, but it's on a pad. So you just stick it on the area. It gives like a hit of medicine and menthol. It tingles, it burns, it's a sensation. It takes your mind off the pain, and they're great. They're pretty cheap. You get about 140 in a box, so they last a long time. And if you stick a lot of these on, it gets insane, like almost a full-on psychedelic experience. Give it a shot. Do you have a person on your list that has everything, or they just buy whatever they want whenever they want? In that case, the way to go is probably to gift an experience. I'm talking simple here. Tickets. Think movies, or maybe they're sports fans, so hockey, baseball, soccer game. Music lover. All these bands are hitting these nostalgia tours, so everybody's touring. There's a million concerts you could go see. Maybe they're a bit more refined. An opera, a show, a musical, Cirque du Soleil. The idea is that there's a million different types of tickets you can get. Now you're paying for an experience, a memory, not something that's going to collect dust in their house. And all you have to do is spend a few minutes figuring out what they like. Easy. The holidays are a time to indulge, and sticking to favorite food and snacks is always a win. This isn't a time to cheap out. You got to go for the brand name. If I like Sour Patch Kids, I don't want to open up a bag of tart toddlers from the dollar store, so get the real deal. Shout out to King Turtle. Yo, this whole vibe is given straight skibbity bop bop yes yes, but low-key feels like something straight out of Ohio. Not trying to cap, but this slaps harder than expected. For real, no riz required to get hyped over this. Another year, another guide. Just a reminder, my old guides are still up, and I think they're still relevant. I try to make these bad boys as timeless as possible. So if you're short on ideas, go check them out. Until next year. What was that? Like, what even is that?